welcome back to yet another concert video. So, Mom, who are we going to see today?
Alessia Cara.
So, we're both pumped. I have VIP, and then it's a GA show, so let's hope we get good seats. We're gonna be there 5 hours early. I cannot wait to meet her. She's such a cutie. I love Alessia so much. I've seen her, I want to say 6 times this year. So this is my first time going to a just Alessia show. She's gonna be so good, and I love her to death.
Flying high like the birds and the bees, and we'll fill the sky with the songs and the trees. Cause we're buzzing, buzzing, and we're humming, humming, and we're loving, loving all day. Flying high like the birds and the bees, and we'll feel alive while we float with the breeze. Cause we're buzzing, buzzing, and we're humming, humming, and we're loving, loving all day.
The things we do for Alessia, it's snowing. This is a great angle. Okay. It's cold. The snow stopped. Thank God.
Hi, I'm Christine. I am Christine on Twitter. If anyone wants to follow me.
We met on Twitter like yesterday, so that was great. But it's cold, and we're stuck outside. It's 3 o'clock, and it said we don't even know if check-in's probably not even till around 5.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of chilling
In the snow and rain.
We love Wisconsin. Just kidding. I fucking hate it. Apparently, I didn't know how to act, and chewing my gum really loudly seemed like the way to go. This is Kelsey. Hey. So we met at like all of Sean's shows. Yeah.
Milwaukee, that's where we met.
Yeah. So it's cold. I should have brought a jacket. Regrets.
We're good. All in the name of Alessia Cara,
Yes.
our Lord and Savior.
Out of space, just patience. Are you not ready for me? Back? It's cold still. My feet are numb. Go steady, your heavy heart. We're with Kaylin again.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Last time was in Toronto, and now we're back in Madison for Alessia.
We love it. We stand one woman who she's just the best, you know? Like,
Yeah. She's been out here since like 1 in the freezing cold.
for no reason.
I've only been here since 3, so I don't know how you did it.
I don't know.
She's a little crazy.
I'm a little crazy.
It's almost 5, so we'll be let in soon. But yeah.
My hand looks like the size of my head. I love that.
Inside, we're checked in. We got our lanyards. I'm vlogging on my phone now instead of my camera because I didn't want to carry my camera and risk it getting broken. So yeah, we're just waiting. That's where like it's gonna happen in there. And yeah, so I guess it's just a matter of time for Alessia to walk by. It's so cute. Yeah, sure. I want to say thank you. I actually got to see so many times when it's at Sean's tour. And like every time you your stars to you on your speech before, I just lost it. I started bawling literally from the crowd. I want to say thank you because that song is like taught me so much. And I really love the song because it's really hard. That's so sweet. Why is it so hard? Are you kidding me? You shouldn't be hard. You're beautiful. Thank you. So are you. Thank you for saying that and for coming to see our show now too. I'm so excited.
Oh, you're not ready for me. Oh, you're not ready for me. Gonna go steady on, go left behind until you're free, until you're ready for me. Until you're ready for. Why do I care so much about you, boy? You know I do. Awesome. Alright, I have no doubt you're gonna sing along to this one then. I'll never know if I never commit. So here's me convincing myself I'm a trick.
last weekend I had literally the best weekend ever because I got to meet the one, the only, Alessia Cara. If you don't know who Alessia Cara is, pause this video and go look her up right now. She's such a queen. I love her so much. Songs that you might know from her: How Far I'll Go at the very end of the Moana movie. One that you'll probably know is Stay. So it's like, just stay a minute, just take your time. That one. So the meet and greet took place in Madison, Wisconsin. We had to drive about 2 hours to Madison. The VIP check-in was at 5 o'clock, but since it's a GA show, so it's general admission, so there's no like seats. So it's like you get there, your lineup in line determines like where you stand for the concert. So me and my mom went to lunch in Madison. After that, at 3 o'clock, I decided to go to the Sylvie, which was the venue. Met up with some friends, and we just kind of waited until 5 because we wanted to get really good seats for the show. Waiting until 5 really paid off because we were able to be second in line, which means we got barricade. So I met up with Kelsey, which I saw her at like Toronto and all my other Sean shows.
And then I met up with Caitlin again and her friend Grace. And we all just kind of hung out and chilled.
So at 5, security came outside. So everyone who had the VIP meet and greet was to line up and they would let us in. Early entry still had to wait outside. Once we got into the building and we like signed in, they also gave us these really cute lanyards that say Alessia Cara meet and greet. And we got to wear them. I love VIP lanyards. They're so cute. And at the same time, her opener, Rylan James, was actually sound checking. So we waved to him, he waved back, he was singing, he was so good. The walls were almost completely windows upstairs, and they had us line up in front of this one big room that was completely like glass. It was really cool. Anyway, you could see like Alessia's setup, so she has a cute little couch and like a little backdrop and stuff like that, and a rug. And we all just kind of waited up there for Alessia to come. I love how I got this headband tan like over summer. It still is like there because that's slightly mildly very annoying. 5-10 minutes. Saw Alessia walk by with her team and walk into the room. We all waved, she waved and smiled, and it was really cute. I'm just gonna blend out that highlight because it's too much. There was like one like friend group before us
who, I'm being honest, weren't completely nice outside. They were being kind of bratty. Yeah, that's the real tea. And they were pushing ahead of everyone, thinking that they were the shit, but honey, not your place, you weren't.
So they met her first because we weren't going to throw a fit over that. We didn't really care. So they spent about 5 minutes with her. I want to say it was like 4 of them. So then it was our turn to meet Alessia. We walked in the room. She said hi with the biggest smile on her face and gave me such a big hug. She was so sweet. She is tiny. Like she's 5'2". I'm 5'6", so she was like to hear on me. I pretty much told Alessia her song, Scars to Your Beautiful, means a lot to me because it has taught me a lot about self-love, and even though I'm not completely there yet, that song has still helped me dramatically. And I also mentioned that every time I saw her on Sean's tour, like I loved her so much. I pretty much bawled my eyes out to that song. After telling her about my insecurities and everything like that, then she goes,
"Oh my god, honey, like you have no reason to be insecure, like you're beautiful."
and she gave me another big hug. She's so sweet. Like, Alessia is such a queen. After she gave me a hug, we started talking about a few more things. I was like, hey, you should come to Wisconsin more often. I'll be at every show. And she's like, duh, like, I'll come back
For the cheese.
And then that led us to talking about cheese curds. So I was like, yeah, cheese curds are amazing. And she's like, I haven't had cheese curds. I'm like,
"Girl, what are you doing?"
and she's like, fine, I'll do it after the show. And then Liv asked where you could like get cheese curds. So like we told her like at a bar or something like that because they're like over 21. So they're good in that department. And then I gave her like another big hug. And then I told her the poses I wanted to do. So I wanted to do just like a hugging pose and like a back-to-back
Kind of pose, because that's cute, or whatever.
She was literally the sweetest human being ever. I love Alessia so much, and I was a big fan of her before I went to the meet and greet. But afterwards, it really put into perspective how different like artists are. Like I met Sean and he's a bigger artist. His meet and greet was more like rushed. Alessia's was really down to earth, and like she spent so much time talking to you. It wasn't rushed at all.
I gave her like 4 freaking hugs in that thing.
I even took a picture with Liv. If I could meet any celebrity right now, I would literally want to meet Alessia again. Like, oh my god, I wish I could be friends with her. Like, honestly. And she makes you feel good about yourself. It was so sweet. I miss her. And then we walked out of the room. I waved goodbye and I was like, love you, bye. And then she said, like,
I love you too.
and then we went downstairs, and when we got downstairs, they were letting people into the pit already. So me and my friends ran and got a spot right on barricade. We saved spots for Kaylin and Grace because they only had early entry. So we saved a spot on barricade for them so they could be with us, and then came time for the show. So her opener, Ryland James, to be honest, I never really heard his music before and I didn't really know who he was, but I was excited because he seemed kind of cute, not gonna lie. And when we heard him sound checking, his voice was really good. So he got on stage. He was very into it with the crowd. At one point during one of the songs, he like stared me down for a good 7 seconds, and I was just like, the entire time, like I really almost passed out. He was cute.
Don't feed me more of your lies. How am I to know where your feelings lie?
He was so good. He was so nice. So my friend to the right of me knew all of his music and they were going off hard to him. So right after Ryland's set was over, one of Ryland's team members got off stage with signed set lists from Ryland, walked up to my friends and was like, Ryland wanted me to give these to you. So Grace and Kelsey got signed set lists, which was so sweet. They were so happy, and I'm honestly so happy for them because that is so cool. After his set was over, it was a good 30 minutes between him and Alessia. Maybe it was 30 minutes to an hour, I don't remember. But when Alessia came on,
Oh my god.
that night was so much fun. I miss it so much. I wish I could go back. She came on, her set was so much fun. Our spot was so good. She kept dancing and singing with us, like me and my friends. When the song Out of Love came on, we all held hands and danced Out of Love. Cried during October. One off.
So freaking hard to okay.
That song is my bitch. So that show was literally amazing. Like I said, her energy on stage, her voice, everything. It was great. She has such a good connection with her fans too. It was really funny actually. Halfway through her set, I held up a little sign on my phone that said pick because I really wanted a guitar pick. And she saw it and she's like, yeah. So after the song was over, she looked at me and she held up the pick and she tried throwing it to me, but it went like to the people behind me. And then she looked at me and she's like, did you get it? And I'm like, no. And she goes, I almost got an Alessia pick. I didn't, but I almost did. After the show was over, Ryland had like this little meet and greet. He met everyone in this little corner. So we were looking for Ryland and we couldn't find him, and his manager was actually walking and he was passing out a bunch of these signed Ryland Spotify thingamabobbers. And so I literally got a stack and we asked like, oh, where's Ryland? And he pointed to where Ryland was, and then he was like, but if you guys wait until you're like the last people in line, you'll get to talk to Ryland for a while because like there's no one waiting behind you. So that's exactly what we did. We were the last people in line and we got to talk to Ryland for a good like 10 minutes. He was so sweet. He smelled, oh my god.
He smelled so good.
He gave us a bunch of hugs. We took a bunch of pictures and we're actually in his like little tour vlog, which is really cool. So we met Ryland. I met Alessia. I had one of the best concerts of my life. And it was amazing. I literally love them so much. Alessia's a queen, Ryland's a king, and they are just on top. They stay winning. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you drop a like and you drop a subscribe because girly would love that. I would love that.